Elisa is the mermaid queen of the dark sea. Dave is the banished prince of the vast land. The mermaids had for generations told their children tales of how wicked and deceitful the humans are. They had hid themselves in the deepest of seas and oceans just to avoid humans. The humans had for ages warned their kids to avoid lusting after the sweet melody the sea sometimes bring. It could be a mermaid's enchanted song. So they left the deepest of seas and oceans just to avoid mermaids. After thousands of years of living, both worlds had come to see the other as a mate. A tale to scare children, to ensure they do not go far from home, their people, their colony. However, all this changed when Elisa, though a queen, could not find a suitable suitor. Mermen traveled down from big seas and oceans, but her pearl will not shine at the sight of these men. She could have chosen any merman to be her husband, but she is a queen, and she must honor the tradition.
It had been long prophesied that the sea would bring her husband to her. Whatever that meant, no one knew.
Elisa was told that she would meet him when the day becomes night. Dave, though a prince, could not find fortune after his father banished him. He inquired about his fortune, about his future, and was told that it lies within the sea. What that meant, he never knew. Dave was told that he will meet his fortune when the day becomes night. Due to this revelation, Dave settled by the sea, became a fisherman, hoping he would make good fortune through this. Elisa waited and waited for the fulfillment of the prophecy, but nothing great happened. So she gave up on prophecies and decided to live the moment to its fullest. She took strolls around the sea, embracing the freedom that came with it. Dave waited for his fortune, took his profession as his life, but fortune did not smile at him. Regardless of the efforts he put into fishing, he could not get what the others were getting. He decided not to give up, so he went deeper and deeper into the sea, to places others refused to go. On one of such journeys, he found himself in the company of sharks. They circled round him, scaring him. He tried to paddle his canoe, but the currents were not in his favor. The force from the sharks made his canoe capsize. He tried his best to avoid these creatures, but he could not swim faster than them. He had given up all hope, expecting to die, when something happened. Elisa was on one of her many strolls in the sea when she saw a group of sharks from afar, circling around a creature she at first thought was a merman. She moved closer, beckoning on the sharks to stop. The creature was scared to death. The sharks obeyed her. As soon as her eyes met his, the sky went dark as night. Thank you, Dave said, not noticing at first the tail or the darkness. Lisa, however, had noticed the darkness and noticed he had no tail. It was after a minute Dave came to his senses, realizing his savior was different, discovering she had no legs. Identity ran fast through his brain as he shouted on top of his voice, "Mommy water, please don't kill me." Thunder began to clap. Lightning began to show in the sky. The rain began to fall. He was scared to death. Elisa gave a mild smile. As she was about to speak, Dave shouted, "Please don't speak, please don't sink, please, I beg you, don't kill me." Elisa placed a finger on his lip and said to him, "Don't shout. My name is Elisa, and I'm the mermaid queen of the dark sea, and I have been waiting for you." Immediately she said that, her pearl shone brightly, filling the environment with its light. The encounter was predestined. The sun came back to its place. The rain stopped, and she helped him back to his canoe. Dave was still scared, but she told him there was no reason to be scared. She told him he is her husband, and she is ready to be his wife. He was scared. He could not speak. "Please say something," Elisa begged, but Dave was too scared to speak. He tried his best not to look at her, but she told him all will be okay. "I know you're scared. I would be also if I were to be in your position. Perhaps you're still shocked due to what happened today. Why not go home and rest? Let's meet again some other time. Perhaps tomorrow, when the emotional trauma has left you. But please tell no one of my existence. Tell no one of this place. I will be waiting for you, my love. Dave ran away as fast as he could, paddling the canoe and trying not to look back. Elisa kept looking at him till he left. She gave a beautiful smile, knowing she had found a man at last. The sea indeed had brought him to her. Dave was lost in thought. He had never thought in his wildest imagination that mermaids were real. He told himself he wouldn't visit the sea again, but he remembered the prophecy and was sure the meeting was not a chance meeting. He spent the night remembering and thinking, not about the sharks but about Elisa, her smile, her look, her beauty, and especially how she called him her husband. He found himself smile a few times. The next day came and Dave was in his boat, in no time heading to the deepest part of the sea where he met her the day before. He was scared of the sharks, but he did not mind the outcome. He was going to meet her no matter what happens. Elisa had instructed all the creatures in the sea to behave because she is expecting a visitor. She waited for him to arrive. When she saw his canoe afar, she was very happy. She leaped with joy. "Husband," she said, I wanted to say thank you yesterday, but I was very scared," Dave said. "I know, husband," Elisa said. Why are you calling me your husband?" "Well, that's because you're my husband. Also because I don't know your name." "My name is Dave, and I'm a fisherman." "It doesn't matter what you are. I'm happy to have you by my side," Elisa said, smiling. They spoke about many things, about the prophecies, about their fears, about their families. Soon they became friends, and gradually best of friends, and in no time, lovers, deep, emotional lovers. Dave was no longer scared around her. He would visit every day, not minding the time. One night, Elisa stretched a pail towards him. "Take my pail," Elisa said. "But it belongs to you," Dave replied. "Yes and no. It is mine to give to my husband, and since you are mine, it is now yours. Whenever it shines, it means I am near you. This pail is my life. Nothing must happen to it. A mermaid's pail is her existence. If it should crack, it means I'm in danger. If it should break, it means I'm dead." Dave took the pail from her and kept it. Being the husband of the Queen of the Dark Sea automatically made Dave the King of the Dark Sea. With Elisa's help, he caught enormous fishes, very big and rare fishes. He was happy with this. He was very grateful to Elisa for her help. She gave him a lot of things, including lost treasures that lay waste inside the sea. Dave really loved Elisa. He ensured he visits her every time, bearing gifts that can't be found in the sea. She would tell him every secret and affairs happening in the sea, and he told her about all that happened on land. Days became months, and their love grew stronger and stronger. Dave's prosperity could not be hidden. At first, people thought he was just lucky, but after a while, some people started asking questions. They begged him to take them to the part of the sea he goes to that enabled him to catch so many fishes. Dave knew he can't let his secrets out. He had to protect the one he loves. Due to this, he took them to other parts of the sea, places where Lisa do not go, and he caught many fishes as well, because he is a king of the sea. However, there are some that felt he was hiding something and decided to find out. One morning, a message arrived from Dave's village, the vast land. His father, the king, had ordered him to rush back home as fast as he could. On getting to the palace, he discovered his younger brother is very sick. The healer told him his brother might not make it through the month. There's a solution to the sickness, but the solution is very, very, very difficult. One of the ingredients of the medicine is a mermaid's tail, which is very scarce or impossible to have. Dave was shocked. His father begged him to please lead the fishermen into the sea. promising to make him the king if he's able to fulfill this. He looked back at his brother, laying waste in pain on the bed. He became very sad because he loves his brother so much and he loves his wife very, very much as well. "Why are you sad?" Elisa asked him the next day when he visited. "Nothing, love. I am not. Dave, I have seen you scared. I've seen you happy. This look is definitely a sad one," Elisa told him. "Elisa, truly there is something on my mind, but I can't tell you. It's something very scary to say. Please, love, tell me," Elisa insisted. She begged and begged till Dave replied, "My brother is sick, and one of the ingredients to save him can't be found on land." "Can it be found in the sea?" Elisa asked. But Dave could not answer her. How will he tell her what he needs is a mermaid's tale? Dave led the fishermen and the warriors through the sea for days, avoiding the places where Elisa goes to. They searched and searched, but they could not find anything that looks like a mermaid. Elisa had missed Dave because the search had taken him away from her. She knows he's busy, but a part of her longs seriously for him. One day, she decided not to stay idle. To look for him, she swam away from her home and palace area. She told herself he would know I'm near because my pearl will shine. However, she fell into the trap set by the fishermen and hunters. Dave had her pearl crack. He was scared to death. He hurriedly entered into his boat, paddling so fast as he could, but the other hunters and fishermen had gotten to her first. Lisa was trying to escape from that net while the men were throwing javelins at her. "Stop, please, stop," Dave shouted. "She's my wife." The men were shocked. "Your wife?" "Yes, please, I beg." Elisa heard Dave's voice and stopped avoiding the spears because the men had stopped too. However, the king had promised them a lot of riches if they could bring back a mermaid. Perhaps that's what one of the men remembered as he threw his javelin. Perhaps he remembered all he could do with the money. While David relaxed, thinking they have heard him, the man threw a spear straight into Elisa's chest. Dave screamed and rushed towards her. The sea became very unstable. The storm arose. Sharks came out from every corner. The fishermen and hunters took to their heels. "Please don't die. Please," Dave begged and shouted. Elisa spewed blood but still managed to speak. "It's not your fault, Dave. You tried your best." "Elisa, please don't leave me," Dave said, weeping. "It was nice meeting you. You made me happy. You filled the void I had inside me. Please give your brother my tail," Elisa said. Dave cried and cried as he held her in his hands. After a few minutes, she died. However, Dave couldn't cut her tail. He carried her body back to the part of the sea she belongs, and several mermaids waited for him and received her body. Dave stopped fishing. He missed her dearly, and the sea always reminded him of her. Where lovers don't meet, how lovers don't meet, when lovers don't meet, was when they met. The end. I hope you like this story. Please share, like, and subscribe. Also drop your comments so we can do better next time. Thank you.